Hello， 大家好，我是 Will 啊，我们继续玩我们的2K17的 NG Lex Go。
Want to know the real winner in Play Now Online? Well, I don't know if he's taken on Scott OG's Skyhook, but he is taking home the award for the most wins. Congratulations, JTeach08.
I wanted to get I had a set goal. I wanted to get a certain amount of wins a day, so I just took time out of the day to do that. I might have had to sacrifice sleep and juggle other things part of life.
哎呦喂！哇，跑不了。
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Pregame show.
This is 2K Sports.
哦，好像蛮久没玩的感觉。
It's time for the NBA live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris. And before the game gets started here,
换只摇杆，没电了。哎！Go.
let's go.
And the thing about Laker fans, I mean, they've always been used to their team being the favorite to win most nights. Lately, though, it's more about the excitement that their young players bring to the game and hopefully the bright future ahead.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. We got one side, the chosen one out there with Booker. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Lopez at the power forward. Here's Paul.
Yeah，
the three-pointer.
球哥。
The chosen one's got the first 3 points tonight for Los Angeles. And thinking about the element of excitement that the Lakers bring, it's about watching their tremendous athletes who also happen to have a lot of skill, too.
It's a different kind of showtime for the Lakers. I mean, it's the joy of watching the young guys grow up and the pain of seeing them make mistakes. One thing you can't say about Team it's never boring.
There's the steal.
啊，真射手在这。
Jacks up a three. Sacramento grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
It wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually.
And the fact it happened on the road in front of a hostile group of fans, that's not easy when you're coming off the bench cold.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
They made that possession super uncomfortable, and as a result, they got the stop they need.
Middleton dishes to Lopez.
要3秒了，一个漂亮翻身跳投。
Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
That's a mix-up by the D on that play. Not many guys you can afford to leave all alone from mid-range. Lucky for the defense.
Randolph is screen. Fox kicks to Randolph.
Randolph，我的球，
They
完了
double，team Randolph.
哇，这样没手了。
And it's important for Cauley-Stein's confidence that he gets these interior shots to fall. The more he sees the ball go in, the more assured he will feel down inside.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. That gives them the lead.
Oh, man, they found their groove early on, going 3 for 4 from the field.
And Zach Randolph, once a double-double machine, had a harder time producing at that
Double-double
same
machine.
rate last season.
True,
Ew.
but he has
Come
aged
on.
well overall because he's a power guy whose game relies more on skill and instincts than quickness.
Well said.
And the difference last season was that he couldn't sustain energy for as many minutes per game. He can still dominate for stretches at both ends, but just not as long.
Pass to Fox. Top of the key, Booker. They get it again. Kicks it down to Middleton. That's up a 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
哇，糟糕！
You could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Fox kicks to Randall. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Lopez a screen for 3. Middleton, another miss by Middleton.
哇，
Kings leading now by 3. Here's Hield.
篮板是我的，
And a miss there
倒
on the
了
triple.
是你们逼我的。
Here's Ball.
哎，我
And the shot
一样。
counts. He's fouled. It's a chance for a 3-point play.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Oh, this could be an early sign of an explosive game for him. You have to keep your eye on him.
哎，好烦啊，这个。
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Labissiere is checked in for Cauley Stein. Jackson comes in for Bogdanovich. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Hield. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Fox. The dish now to Labissiere. Clock at 6. Lets it go from 14.
哇塞，
Big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 6 points for Zach.
不愧是单打魔人
But。what I like, it was completely in rhythm. The turnaround jumper, I could see them going to that play again.
Lopez inside. He's against Randolph.
篮板是我的。
Offensive rebound and another shot.
哎
Stolen
哎，
by
这样就被抄
Randolph.
了。
Booker against Carter. That's no good.
想太
Misses his
多
first
吧
shot
，BC
tonight.。
And another disappointing season for the Kings last year.
哇，糟糕！
They fell out of the playoff race early on. They just couldn't keep pace with the rest of the conference.
Lawson outside. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Picked by Randall. Here's Jackson. That one falls. Coming off Carter's feet. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one. And while the Kings were improved last year, it didn't seem like they made much headway towards their ultimate goal.
Well, right now, they seem to be lacking a direction for the team. There's an air of uncertainty about who they want to build around. They will need to answer some hard questions in short time.
Prager, Lawson defending.
Yeah.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Sacramento gets it back. Here's Labissiere.
哎，
And 2 free
Oh,
throws coming up.
Terry.
He misses that one. He's drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Remarkable work inside from the Labissiere, using his massive frame to get calls close to the bucket.
It might be some time before Skal Labissiere reaches his potential, but you can see what had his team drooling over him on draft day. It's rare to see a player so big, with so much length, be as mobile as he is.
I mean, he moves so fluidly on both ends of the court that he is a tough player to contain. And he has continued to add mass and bulk, so he's getting stronger every month. Reminds me a bit of a young Amari with his explosiveness and how he can move at that size.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Greg. Read a screen, shot off the screen. It's rebounded by Labissiere.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. How about the passing? They are
加油，让你们领先个10分，加油！
without any individual agenda.
哇，
The
这样
Kings shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Terry outside to stop the run. That shot no good. Welcome back, everyone. Lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job
谁犯规啊？
negating the
烂。
timing and spacing of their opponent.
要向着撞着要是空的引起喜欢， 世界难得安静几秒钟。
That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Middleton outside. To the middle. Count that one, and the Kings lead as we cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Lopez.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
There's the pick. There's the double team from Whiteside. To the paint.
快毁灭的地球。
He'll get to the line and shoot two. It goes on Chris
一直
Middleton.
唱错。
Well, with a look at today's rosters, you'll
要
see a veteran or
向
two
着
acting as a
撞
number
着
9.
要
A team
是
for young players, Chris.
空
All
的
teams
引
want
起
they need
喜
that
欢。
balance. You've been on both
世
ends of
界
that
难
relationship.
得
Just
安
how important is
静
that
几
for a young
秒
player?
钟。
It's very important. You know, when you think about the word fear mostly
心里面的
is what you
景色
anticipate about the unknown. And for a
突
lot
然
of
特
young
写
players, you know,
我。
they just don't know what to
已
expect.
经
They
习
just
惯
don't know what
多
habits
久
to have.
的
They just
过
have never
结
been in a
果。
situation before. They're going to figure it out, regardless if anyone helps them or not. But
像
just think
拯
about how
救
it just helps the learning curve and how it speeds up the pace when you have someone that can tell you from their perspective how to approach games, or how to prepare for games, how to recover, how to treat your body, how to play this guy. I know Coach Davis is trying to try this, that doesn't work. You know, and I think that's probably one of the most underrated and depleted spaces on the team. Our guys that can be that third coach on the team, but with the jersey on. And so I think it's very important to have guys in those mentor type positions, just because they've had to go through what these players have gone through. Not just coach,
领
they've
悟
had
这
to go through
个
it. You can tell
姓
from the player's
名
perspective.
该起的作用，这窗外世界无声流动，我也曾是，终于学会了不再颠簸，错过的路还往没路留。
And
不
we're
是
now
想
about a
去
minute
不
and a half into
同
the
的
second quarter.
感受。哇，
Is gonna go in.
不完了。
NBA often comes down, Chris, to a final play at the end of the game, a big shot. You've hit some gigantic shots in your career. Who do you think are the best clutch shooters, the best clutch players in the NBA?
Oh, wow. I mean, you know, first of all, every team has a clutch guy, so you can see so many players. But when I think about a veteran like D Wade who knows how to get you a tough bucket. I think about a guy like Melo, one of the toughest guys to check one-on-one that can get you just so many tough buckets. And then you got to go back to the Oakland, San Francisco area, that Bay Area, and you got to look at Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. Those guys have to be near the top with their shooting.
Like that. But they recover it. Here's Lopez.
What?
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage. And last year, I felt like Brook Lopez showed why he's a max guy when healthy. I mean, not only did he maintain terrific all-around play, but he improved in some categories. And I love what he looked like on the defensive board, reminiscent of the aggressiveness he showed when he first burst on the scene back in 08.
Healed the pass to Cauley Stein. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. They get it back. Cauley Stein's shot is good. Cauley Stein's got the lead up to 14 now for the Kings.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on.
我犯规。
That's foul number 2 for him. And when it comes to Lopez, hard not to root for a guy who's fought through so many injuries.
Yeah, last season he got back to doing some of the things that made him an all-star level producer. He was passing at a high level, playing a physical brand of defense, just an immensely skilled big whose best years hopefully are still ahead. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Lopez, a screen on Fox. Ball, the pass to Lopez. Feeds it to Whiteside.
Whiteside 射手
Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Sacramento. They've gone on a 10-2 run.
啊！ Not hard to see why.
被电爆了。
Points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's the chosen one. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. Lopez a screen. Middleton for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Middleton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Timeout's called first of the game for Sacramento.
Start it.
15分。
You look around the NBA, Chris, at all the head coaches, a lot of new names. Why do you think teams are still looking for fresh faces on the bench? Guys that may not have the big name that get the head coaching jobs.
Well, I think because guys want to see something new. I think sometimes you get to see a guy's personality or a situation may precede itself as far as for a coach. And so I think a lot of times people just kind of want to start things off with a clear slate their way and have the loyalty of a guy that's only coached for their team. And for some it works, for some it doesn't. But once again, it's only one championship to go around a year.
Well said. Carter, the pass to Fox. Goes up on the high post. The Lakers with the rebound. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Hey, what is
struggled to shoot the basketball in that game, but still found a way, if you will. I mean, they had to pick up the slack in a lot of other areas, and they did.
I'm proud of the way they hustled and essentially gutted out a victory, even though things always weren't going their way.
Picked by Randolph from the stripe, and it comes off the front of the rim.
That was a half-hearted pick, and he was just going through the motions on that possession, and now it ends up costing him.
Outside Terry, and he's on the three ball. Terry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now, this is Dave Yeager. Before working in the NBA, he was one of the most successful coaches in minor league history. He won 5 titles in 7 seasons, all before turning 35.
There's a good screen. Here's Fox out to the wing.
Oh.
No one near Labissiere as he lets it go. Cams the shot from the wing.
When Labissiere goes right up with the shot off the pass, the D is toast. I mean, with his size and quickness, no one is blocking these shots.
And Coach Yeager grew up coaching. His father was a high school basketball coach.
Well, yeah, Dave would help him scout opponents, watching game tape, help get Pops ready. Even his senior year playing point guard at Morehead State, he volunteered to coach a semi-pro team. Coaching has been in his blood for a long time.
Randolph grabs the board.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Now they have to get going here if they want to capitalize on that. Go for the quick bucket here.
Outside Jackson. Randolph a screen. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. To the middle. Here's Ingles. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
你也太慢了吧，大哥。
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Lawson outside. Outside Terry. And the release was before the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the halftime show on. It was a fast pace for Sacramento at the outset. At one point, they had a 9-point lead fueled by some entertaining defensive and offensive plays. And it was a 9-point lead for them as they finished the first quarter. Momentum shifted slightly in the... All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Without question, Billy Colstein displaying his skills tonight. And he really just broke out the entire arsenal of post moves there in that first half.
Yeah, great activity in the paint area. Lots of minutes almost every time he got the ball.
Third quarter action going right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All filled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Lakers 5 right now. The chosen one out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Lopez in at the power forward position. And throughout the years, one thing that the Kings, Chris, have done well as a franchise is put together an exciting team.
And as you said, that applies to good or bad. From the white chocolate days with my man Jay Will dazzling the fans to the Mitch Richmond teams, the Kings have always been fun to watch. Part of it is that the franchises always seem to prefer playing an up-tempo style of basketball.
Inside, heel, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Taking 2 shots.
Oh, fun.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Chris, throughout your career, you spent a lot of time down low on the blocks, and we're seeing less of that now. Those post-ups that were such a primary option when you played in teams' offenses. Does that concern you? Is that good or bad?
It's concerning from this point. Kids aren't being properly coached in the middle school and the high school level. Kids don't know how to play on the post. When you look back through the history of this game, whether it's been guards or big fellas, the post is not about how tall you are. The post is about how the closer you are to the basket, you usually have an advantage. And if you have game, then that pump fake game down there will work and get you to the foul line. And if you are a good passer, then it draws the double team. It changes the angle that the defense has to look inside and play. It helps slow the pace down sometimes in the playoffs when the game gets tough and a little bit more physical. And we can say that everybody's changed their game, but only one team wins a year.
是你比我打硬的。
I don't know if the trend is necessarily not there with big guys not in the post when I look at guys like Drummond, Blake Griffin, Dwight Howard, Horford, Jordan, Zebo, the Gasol brothers. There's still a lot of post players out there, so I don't subscribe to that opinion that it's less on the post. I just subscribe to the opinion that maybe coaches don't want to coach that way because guys have post game. We just have to see if the game will change. The small ball right now is what everybody loves.
Great perspective. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Hits the 3-point bomb.
哇，这样就追到了。
It's now only a 1-point Sacramento lead.
And last year, really an interesting one for Chris Middleton. You know, he signed the monster 5-year, $70 million contract in the offseason, and immediately there was all this speculation as to whether or not, one, was he worth it, two, would he continue to work and improve. And you know what? He came out of the gate and really took all of the numbers across the board up. And I think that put to bed, I should say, all the doubters about whether or not this guy was deserving of that contract.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Randolph, a screen on Lopez. Bogdanovich passes to Fox. Shot clock at 6. 14 feet away. Randolph can't get that one to fall. One thing about Chris Middleton, he's not just a scorer, Greg. He's developed quite the reputation on defense as well.
And his athleticism, the 6'11" wingspan, makes him extremely disruptive. Plays the at times he can be bullied by stronger players, but overall.
最新阵容可是我有一些那个交易了，可是有 Ball， 还有 Lopez。
Ball to pass to Whiteside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Whiteside's got 6.
Great movement on the play. Creates the size mismatch down low.
And Cauley Stein puts it down.
Wow, at 7 feet tall, Cauley Stein is a major threat to throw it down. If he gets the ball close to the rim, the D is pretty much toast.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone, and they didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Well, they also made few, if any, effective adjustments. Defense is all about hustle, yes, but it also comes to skill.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Labissiere's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Jackson comes in for Bogdanovich. Carter, he's checked in for Hield. And it's Lawson in for Fox. And the whistle blows. It's going to be
这样就是我犯规。No.
So far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Sacramento leading by 3. And when having discussions about the Lakers over the years, one word that has rarely been mentioned is rebuild. The franchise is used to championships, not rebuilding.
And another word that they lack is superstar. You're not accustomed to seeing the Lakers without a true superstar on that roster. And they've also always been a top destination for the A-list free agents.
He's making shots from that area, and the D is not respecting his range. They better respect it now.
Carter outside. There's a minute left to play in the third. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Whiteside. And here's Booker from the arc.
Booker.
A shot missing. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. They led by as many as 18 points. Randolph kicks to Jackson. Here's Labissiere. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He can hit that fadeaway shot, but with the D on him, you can't blame him for attempting that shot.
Kept alive. Now the pass to Ball. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And there's the feed to Booker. For the lead. It's rebounded by Labissiere. The Kings leading. It's Vince Carter on the wing. Pass to Jackson. He feeds it to Lawson. Good work defensively. And now let's hear what head coach Dave Yeager was.
You got to help the man guarding the basketball.
差几分呢？我没有注意。2分而已啊！
It's been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Lakers shooting around 40% from the floor here. They've got Jackson. Labissiere out there with Cauley Stein. Then it's Lawson. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And yes, it's good. Jackson! 9 points for ABC.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Go, 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 go. 哎，跑个战术跑这么久。
Terry outside from past the arc. It's held in by the Kings. Labissiere's got his 3rd rebound tonight. The drive by Jackson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
He's checked in for Sacramento.
Well, there is a lot of hope for Labissiere, the Haitian product via Kentucky, but that's for down the road. This team got him knowing he'd be a long-term project.
太废了吧！这样球丢掉了。
It's going to take a lot of work and patience for him to get there.
哦。
And that's now 7 points for Buddy Hield.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout called the Lakers.
10分，好。
The short rest very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade, replenish your energy for the late game push. And the Lakers with some changes. And on our sideline, our reporter David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He said, hey, we're still in this thing. We just have to trust each other out there. Be aggressive, stay together, and play as a team. We're coming back and winning this one. Pretty confident words, Kevin.
And Labissiere, a high risk, high reward pick for sure.
哦，这没扒到，完了，有点危险。
Yeah, I mean, he had a tough time, I think, adjusting to the college level of the speed and the athleticism that the game is played with, but still declared after just 1 year. Usually you want to see more on the collegiate level from a player like him. All I can do is hope for the best for the young man, but it's not going to be an easy task.
我们要跟你换防啊，大哥。
And Bogdanovich kicks to Cauley Stein. Hield dishes to Jackson. Shot from the wing. The Lakers with the rebound. Lopez has got his fourth on this one.
You know what? They're winning though.
What? 我可能罚不进了，我就知道，完了。
Now look, this plagued the Kings last year and the season before. It was their inability to get stops on defense. They allowed the most points per game in 2016. At times, they showed no interest in defending the rim or getting a hand up.
Jackson against Lopez. Jackson passes to Hield. Hits some on the way in, and the bucket's good. Hield's got 5 points now in the quarter. And with the Kings and their defensive struggles, Chris, a lot of it comes from their inability to defend the three-pointer.
Well, they better have a different approach this season in that area of defense, that's for sure. When the effort is there, the Kings can be tough on defense. It's a matter of committing to a scheme and following through. They have the talent.
Zach Randolph is checked in for the Kings. Here's Lopez.
No.
And a miss there on the triple.
怎么不要乱投了
by 7. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. A three-pointer.
Oh, Kevin, he positioned himself perfectly and had all the room to drop that one in, just couldn't get it to go.
Here's the chosen one.
还有2分钟，差7分。
Lopez a screen for 3. Middleton.
Yeah.
It from beyond the arc.
不用惊慌，正常的。
And those are the types of shots
为什么他不回防啊？
that win you ball game. You can see he just rushed that a little bit, lost the focus, I think.
Oh, right side in position, hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Takes what the defense allows, has that soft floater in his back.
And the Lakers call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back on this.
Fox, he's checked in for Ty Lawson. Lakers trail by 4. Whiteside a screen. Ball, the pass to Whiteside. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Whiteside.
Floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Randolph a screen. Tipped away.
哇，这太衰了吧！
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
真的水呀！哇，伤！总觉得有点离不开。
Lopez a screen on Fox. Ball the pass to Lopez.
In one, come on.
Can't cash in from close range. Kings leading now by 5. Pass to Fox. Dishes it to Randolph.
Oh! 要输了吗？
The relentless pursuit of the basketball by Cauley-Stein, just a tremendous hustle on the offensive end.
Ball the pass to Whiteside. In by Whiteside.
5分是还好，可是他都不好好回防，很烦耶。
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Randolph against Lopez. Randolph kicks to Hield. Shot clock at 5. Cauley-Stein dishes to Randolph. Randolph pressing again.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
大哥啊，要进啊！哇，全红了，糟糕。
Pivotal moment of the game. These guys keep their composure, find the size mismatch for the lane.
Lopez drives in. Pass the ball. In the corner, Middleton with it to tie it.
有了吧？啊，完了！
With the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. And now we've got the intentional foul.
你罚不进，你罚不进。
It's the first that gives them a 4-point lead. Los Angeles calls
哇，要输了，可恶！
They trail by 4.
啊，太乱玩了。
28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And in this situation, they have to go all out for a quick steal on the inbound play. Everyone will be looking for the steal. If they don't get it, then you resort to the foul.
Making this a 2-possession game. That's the benefit.
哎，大哥，快呀，大哥！
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Right side the pass to Lopez. And so they foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
No time to spare. They need a bucket. They need one quickly here.
不要犯规了。
And so they choose to intentionally.
输了。
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Now, when you think of Cauley Stein, the word length comes to mind. A huge target on offense and a tenacious shot blocker and rebounder on the defensive end.
Offensive rebound. Right side kicks to Booker. Middleton on the wing. So it's Sacramento picking up
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevington. You know, tonight he put up his high for the season. That's going to do it for our broad.
看一下，3投0中，3分，4投4中，很好。麻烦你这个，要。Terry 要退役了，唉，感谢他就好了。令人心酸。看一下，没有直接报道。
And now joining me is Chris Manning to talk 2K18, probably our most anticipated segment of the entire season.
I think so. 2K18 is in the air. People are excited, and we might have some details here.
Yeah, we talked to some of the devs, and they were hinting about certain things, but I want to get the lowdown from you. And let's start with archetypes, because the devs mentioned that there'll be a strong focus again in next year's game.
Absolutely. I think one of the things that were so special about archetypes, to have these different play styles was something that the tournament, you really saw these players playing these different roles, and it really made the game more competitive. Now, balancing the archetypes, that's the bigger challenge, that's the bigger question, and I don't envy the gameplay team for going in there and trying to figure out how to balance these things, but we've heard a lot of community feedback. I think we're in a good spot in terms of where we're heading down the road with archetypes.
And
the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
By Kia.
Hello, everybody.
From Brooklyn, New York, and the home of the Nets. And before we get going, let's catch up with...
Well, Kevin, he said defense.
Thank you, David. And for the Lakers, hugely profitable. And they're always going to be willing to spend big on stars.
豪神，我看豪神呢。
Texas, it's harder to outspend other teams now.
And meanwhile, they've cut corners in other areas too, guys. I mean, prior to the shortened season in 2011, they laid off scouts, video coordinators, coaches, front office, and training staff.
都不能中，中球都不能烂投。
Other teams are investing and looking for an advantage now as the Lakers pull back a little bit. Other teams
豪神啊！豪神降临。
infuse more capital into their organization.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Devin Booker. Brook Lopez is out there with Whiteside. Then it's the chosen one. That's good. It's Middleton in at the 3 slot.
Boy, I like the way Russell used his body there, finishing through contact, and he'll go to the line for a 3-point play opportunity. You know, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell came into a really crowded backcourt rotation his rookie season, and the coaching staff kept him on a fairly tight leash. You get the sense now he'll be unleashed, and that'll give him a chance to realize his great potential.
On the wing, Booker. Passes the ball. Shot clock at 3. The kick out to Lopez. Sinks the triple. Lopez has got himself his first points of the game on the deep ball.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
And there's always a tricky balance for young players like D'Angelo Russell. Playing is the best way for him to develop, but you want to hold them accountable and make them earn their minutes.
Yeah, and I think Russell ended up, Kevin, earning good minutes.
神射手罗佩
actually, and I think he did better in his rookie season.
哎，大哥，打球勤快一点吧，站这么远干嘛？完了，不完。
In the end, paying his dues will only make him hungrier to prove that he belongs.
Got a piece of it. Second chance shot.
差点给他捡到。
But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And you go back over the great players the Nets have had. Dr. J comes to mind as perhaps the greatest, but Jason Kidd and others can be mentioned as well.
Well, you know, Kidd and Dr. J clearly are up there, but neither played their best years with the Nets.
好神，助攻。
That team to back-to-back NBA Finals appearances. You have to acknowledge Vince Carter when he was here, as he helped them get to a pair of finals. I mean, he was part of those teams. Buck Williams, I think, probably needs to be on that list. A contemporary of mine who had an outstanding career with the Nets. All those guys are worthy of being singled out as outstanding Nets.
First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And stolen by Whiteside. Booker with no one around, connects from three-point range. 3. Booker's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Lakers.
Couple of 3.
Lynn against Booker. Booker in the corner. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
From the field in that game. Credit the defense though, because even when they got open looks, no rhythm to knock them down.
Hey guys, hey, every team has a night like that on occasion. It happens. Hey, we call them gong games. You just want to hit the gong, forget about them, and move on.
And they double up Russell. Nice ball
哎，
movement by
谁又不跟防哦？
Lynn's
好烦啊！
The Lakers in the lead. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Lopez inside, defended by Booker. Lopez with the bucket. Lopez has got his second basket of the night.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
Booker with the screen for Lynn. Booker with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Booker the pass to Russell. Back to Booker. They need this. No good that time. Good D by Lopez. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Yeah.
Yes, that goes in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great momentum.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the
这个
last
发型
And talk
真是有点
about a team
帅
that。just never seemed to get into a rhythm
世界
offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan.
这跟防让我都快不想玩了。电脑啊，不要闹啊！
Laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
哎，我的射手在外面干嘛？
He spent the last handful of seasons as an assistant for Mike Budenholzer on Atlanta's Hawks team.
大哥啊，跟防啊！你叫我玩什么啊？
It makes sense that they would get an assistant of Budenholzer, also from the Spurs family tree. Atkinson has a lot going for his pedigree as a coach. Definitely was one of the more sought-after assistants before the Nets snagged him up.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Ball, the pass to
我神射手在那。神射手。
Lopez inside. Lopez has got 9.
And I like that they're not settling, getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
我要换人。One gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Here's LeVert off the inbound pass. And Brooklyn with the triple.
Most any player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
34 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Terry, go, 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 man.
Terry outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Wow,
He's come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. To the wing right side. Here's Kilpatrick. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
我要打什么？绕底上来拿球啊！
From deep three-point range. And Jeremy Lin, a player who's come a long.
I wasn't sure.
My
career would ever pan out the way I was hoping for, or if I would be able to stay in the NBA. And so, for me to be here playing, to be able to know I'm going to play in the game, in an NBA game, it's just.
Team filled with some pretty big egos. There are also guys like that who are living the dream in their own very grateful way. Lynn has certainly seen the highs and the lows.
And Kevin, not everyone's a superstar and certain of their future. Sometimes you get to be a superstar for a brief moment of time, but this game has a way of humbling people, even those who started out humble, like Lynn.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here.
What have they been doing or we're not doing in the game.
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Chris Middleton is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's the chosen one. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Whiteside in at the center position. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, we all remember Lynn Sandy, Kevin, a few years ago.
晃太多次，可恶。
The NBA's first American player of Chinese or Taiwanese descent. He's had to overcome his share of skeptics who thought he didn't look the part of an NBA player. The first day he reported to Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte, he had a hard time convincing the security guard to let him in.
等一下，我一定要看到底是哪里犯规，真是超级不合理，快烦死了。裁判啊，这什么犯规啊？裁判啊，救命啊！裁判，你叉叉的这误判啊，烦死了。输好对面。
And you know the Lakers going through a rough patch clearly, but make no mistake about it, they're still the league's glamour franchise. They've got the league's largest fan base both in the U.S. and globally.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Brooklyn. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Out of bounds. Next ball is Brooklyn keeps possession.
你们看，这霸气的声音。
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
豪神降临。
He feeds it to Booker. Unloads from
他会投中距离。
Rebounded by the Lakers. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the Lakers with the storied history, the second most championships in league history, trailing only the Boston Celtics.
And the Lakers run more recent. I mean, you think of the greats who
Russell.
blue and gold, probably the greatest assemblage
of
talent of any team in the league.
我入配置都比较准。哦，Whiteside，哎。
Whiteside inside, working on Booker.
这没进，可恶！ 歪仔啊，你在干嘛？歪仔。低分，我落后
Dime dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. For three, Middleton, and again the Lakers no good. Nets leading by 3.
豪神来吧，豪神！
Outside Russell.
不守是不守，给你助攻。啊，好。
9 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Wow, that's real nice. I mean, D'Angelo really sets before he gets into a shot. Good use of pace there.
可是我把豪神交易我来。
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Booker against Land. Kicks to Booker. He dishes it to Russell. Shot clock at 6. That one a little long. Lakers trail by 4.
Well, I tell you, one of the things you love about Chris Middleton, at least that I like about him, is that. My goodness.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
是对面的 Booker， 不是我吧
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine, even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind him taking a chance to.
看我真射手了。
The Nets making a switch here. Allen's checked in. The pass to Lopez. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
豪神来了，救命！
LA has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of basketball. Lopez a screen for 3. Middleton hits the 3-point bomb. Middleton's got his second basket of the night.
Middleton really is a.
刚刚我 Terry 跟我说他要退休了，
especially from long distance.
好伤心。
Win the pass to Hollis Jefferson.
这没扒到。
Defensively by Whiteside.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking.
书豪哥哥。
to recover and contest that shot.
Both teams will make substitutions. There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. Nice work there coming off the screen. Ingles has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the 3-point line? Come on.
Outside Terry. Allen with the rebound. Nets trail by 4.
疼啊疼啊
And 2-point shots attempted here tonight for Los Angeles.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there
哇，
first.
3分球出手比重竟然比2分球多。 噔噔噔。哈哈，没错。
52 seconds left in the first half. Ingles in the corner.
我看错人了，是圈啊。
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be.
是豪神吗？难怪难怪。
LA has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And the official is into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And we've just seen them make mistakes.
今天是完全在乱玩耶！我上一场还输了。 可恶！
33 seconds left to play in the first half. Allen dishes to Dinwiddie.
最乱玩，可恶！
Pass to Kilpatrick. Up again.
你看那什么变魔术啊！
Here's Gregory and released it in time, but it's off the and we're through the first.
It's the 2K Sports halftime show.
真的是乱打到不行，糟糕。
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Brook Lopez came out on a mission.
打超烂的。
He had 9 points and 3 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Russell 现在得了9 分。
shoot a high percentage, your offense has to be in sync. And in the first half, those guys were sharing the basket.
这没什么好说的。他们连罗佩兹都交易掉，那这没什么好玩的。猴神，这是干嘛？
9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what though, Clark? It wouldn't be a
指头
bad
外线。
idea going forward to try
好
to
了，
let
给
him
你
do
打
a
吧
little more damage from beyond the arc.
Trevor Booker is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then there's Allen. Then it's Russell. And it's Lynn.
哦，猴神降临！
Second half for Kenny Atkinson.
完了，真的太乱打了，好烦。
Concentration level of Lynn there just doesn't get rattled on his shot when the D whacks him. And one signing that went a bit under the radar during the free agent period was Jeremy Lin joining the Nets. Nets got the veteran guard they wanted to lead their young core. Lin gets a chance to move out of the 6-man role he had been in the past few seasons, and now he gets to run the show.
完了，可恶！
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
哎，裁判，裁判。
Outside, Lynn, they set the pick.
对啊。 没错，可是我最希望就是那个是真的，就是他们要把Irving交易过来。要是Irving到塞尔蒂克，我就变成塞尔蒂克粉丝了。哇，算了，好好打战术吧，这样不太好。
Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game, just 4 to shoot. Middleton for 3, and it's Lin with the rebound. And in the Jeremy Lin deal, GA, he seemed to leave money on the table in order to move to the right team that fit him.
You know, many were surprised that he would leave Charlotte given the success he had had there, backing up Kemba Walker. Also of note in the move is that Jeremy Lin is back in the city of New York. So Linsanity once again has returned to the Big Apple.
LeVert's checked in for Booker. Here's Booker. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Booker's got it all tied up now for the Lakers. Outside Russell, Booker in the corner. Takes the three. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
为什么不守我？ 啊，算你聪明。
The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los
哎，裁判是他撞我的吧？
One of those games where I just felt the attitude going in was wrong. I think they believed what was being said about them in the press, and that was a game that they just couldn't win.
I'm going to disagree with you here. I don't think it was about lacking confidence in themselves. I just think the talent difference between the teams was too much for them to overcome.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Launches it. Another miss by Middleton. The Nets with the lead.
You know, one thing with the Nets, they'll always be able to spend in free agency pretty deep pockets of the owner. Make that available and happen. Part of that is because the arena is already a huge success too.
This one for 3. Another miss by Middleton.
He's going to play his way right on the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Here's Ball.
嘿，好像被我灌了一拳，有人被我灌了一拳。
Just so good at finding the open man.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
我们灌了别人一拳。
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
On the wing, Booker.
Booker.
Lets it go from 11.
哦，他要切进来。 哇，糟糕。
Booker's got 5 now. Lakers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves.
Oh.
Wow. Watch out below when Middleton rises up like that. Remarkable punching it down on him.
Dinwiddie kicks to Booker. Dinwiddie passes to Booker, and Whiteside sends it back.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Wow. And that one hits back iron.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Dishes it to Booker. Kilpatrick passes to Booker.
Ooh.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And the Lakers with
他只想8锅而已，可恶！完了。
A minute 50 left in the third. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
For the lead. Kicks it out to Terry.
Terry.
The offensive rebound. Reed the pass to Greg. Terry outside.
还是 Terry.
The dish to Ingles.
换人，篮板。
Kicks it out to Terry. Good on the triple. Terry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
快速比赛。
There's a minute left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Kilpatrick.
大哥，球已经出来了。
And that one is off. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. 7-game road trip continues for them. That'll be game number 3. Ball stolen. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Feeds to Carroll.
他会投，他会投。
Stop the drought. And it's Reed pulling it down.
继续。
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass.
是要跟哪一队打吗？
In that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Dinwiddie dishes to
我的，哎
It's hold in by Zubats.
He is just really almost playing for the other team.
红须，红须。
Has just been poor.
Down low, it's tipped.
Oh, on time.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Lakers leading by 11. Taking a look at the Lakers. Brook Lopez is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Chris and it's Ball in at the 1 spot. The Nets shooting just 31% in the game. Here's Carroll. Basket good off the assist from Lynn. Lynn's got 3 assists in the game.
没人守你，为什么？
Launches a 3, trains the 3-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 12.
可我不知道快速比赛那边阵容有没有换掉我要看一下才知道照理说我套用的时候，豪神给你投，果然是豪神。
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Passes it to Middleton. And that one is stuffed right through.
Versatility and an offensive player
搞不好在快速比赛那边阵容没换过。
Is one of those guys who's got great versatility.
Outside Russell for 3. Rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got his 3rd rebound
没人防守
beyond the arc.
篮板是我的，
And it's Lynn with the rebound. Lynn's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
我的
，There's Hollis Jefferson.
杀人杀人。
Well, they're trailing here, but you got to admire how hard they're playing. I mean, that kind of effort is a winning effort. They're working the ball inside and trying to do what they can to get back in.
对了，还是等一下我去看买进的那个礼包啊，我现在有6万可以买个10包。
Very unselfish.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy. Oh, taking it to the rack with hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that. He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Down low, here's Booker.
啊，好神，你要干嘛？你跳起来要干嘛？
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
找队友是不是？这个发型，真是挺别致的。
Team has an uphill battle to get back into the championship picture.
And you know, short term, it seems like so little when you do trade future picks away, but inevitably it tends to come back to haunt you. Giving up their pick this summer.
我看你很久了，拜托。
They've lost out on players like Damian Lillard and others just from trading away their picks.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. He was
你有
not
无
happy
限
with
出
the
手权。
shot selection, and he let him know about it. He said, we're taking low percentage shots, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, and work for those shots.
他们那个受伤的是被我敲到的吗？
Stay with the plan.
抱歉，抱歉，不是有意的。
Moment here now for an
哎
injury report.
哦，好神！
The head athletic trainer for the Nets let me know the status. It's not
好
what
吧
anyone wanted to
没人
hear.
要
It
守我。
sounds like it's just
哦。
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam.
哎，超漂亮分球哎！
Exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
我差点就要赏他吃个锅了。哇，没进。Booker 吗？
He hits the second from the line.
好啊。哦，可是灰狼。
Play here, 3 minutes in. Whiteside a screen. Ball the pass to Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
而且我没有战术哦。
10 points and 10 rebounds.
Almost an
哇，那我觉得我可能要输了。我不知道灰狼战术有什么。
Lynn kicks to Russell. And the jumper is on the mark.
Russell.
A tremendous score. D'Angelo's 39-point game as a rookie was the most by a first-year Laker since 1959. That ought to tell you something about his talent.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Lynn kicks to Allen.
哎，大哥，你先过。
Outside, Lynn. They set the pick. He feeds it to Russell. Looking for Allen and gets it there. The tray. Hollis Jefferson can't hit. 2 minutes. Lakers leading by 12. Here's the chosen one. Over to the wing. Here's Lopez with the second effort. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Lopez is a legit foot.
谁叫你们要把我交易？
Exactly how to use his body to
不
grab
知你
the
是
ball.
谁
He's like a big sequoia anchored in the paint.
Outside Russell. Again, Russell missing.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Lopez, no luck.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
怎么他这种球都传得到啊？坏人哎！
Kevin, they got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
I tell you what, Greg, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And what a huge performance it was for Whiteside. And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
3分球。
Los Angeles with
最乱玩，可恶！哎，底线有肉，没关系，有我。
For 3. From downtown. And the Lakers lead by 15.
And really no better feeling
than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially though when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
6 to shoot.
Oh.
Russell, no good. Gregory, the pass to Ingles. Here's Zubats. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And so it's the Lakers.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you so much, Hassan Whiteside. That's going to do it for our broadcast.
我没看 highlight。好神12分，哎呀，不错。布鲁克林连线，7投1中3分球，糟糕。哎呦呀！等下我先到这边，让他记录一下。好啊，去玩看看。灰狼跟塞尔蒂克。可我先看一下阵容是不是新的看起来好像是旧的看一下阵容就知道了。真的 ，Jimmy Butler、Wiggins、Ty Gibson、Karl-Anthony Towns、Jeff T。Go。哎呀！噔噔噔噔噔。对啊。没错，我也是看到 JJ Redick， 我就确信。我想说打完这场去那给抽一下买 team 的卡，我已经有6万了，去抽个10包。看一下阵容。哦，汤子才89，怎么可能？汤子超强的Carver 哦，有 Carver。对，其实还不错不过我蛮希望2饼也去的，两边都是去2饼最棒。
The tall buildings of downtown Boston.
等一下，重播。不想给他喊暂停，很麻烦。
Lighting up the nighttime sky. And before
Well, thank you, Kevin. Hey, this Celtics team has established defense as a key part of its
你说是某个4号位吗？
They've got some tough physical players, DA. They don't take plays off. We're looking at these two teams, Doris. Exciting young talent to watch.
I'll tell you, two teams on the rise. Young talent that's only going to get, with repetition, better and better. They've got a chance to be a factor in the league for a long time, and you and I get a front row seat to their growth.
It's fun to think about what they could accomplish. That's a great part of sports when you see a young player like that.
Takes a little imagination, but we can see.
这个新秀。
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Minnesota. Teague out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Towns.
我知道啊，他也是4号位啊，港内啊。
The pass to Buckets. Nice ball movement by Boston. And it's in there. Horford's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Celtics.
Jordan, 哇，超难。
Into the paint. That is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Towns a screen on Thomas.
哎，完了完了。
And stolen by Horford. And Hayward with a clear path to the hoop.
我死定了！哎，我被电，我被海电。
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
啊！可我不喜欢 Jimmy Butler。
And I tell you what, Gordon Hayward just steadily has grown into one of the better offensive players in the league. He does a great job of scoring it off the dribble. He's also at that small forward position, can be kind of a point forward, if you will, with his playmaking ability. And I like to call him, use a baseball term, he's like a 5'2". I mean, he does all the things you want a basketball player to do well on the floor. And to cap it all off, he is a great teammate as well.
Talking about Hayward's versatility on offense, some would say his ability to cover smaller, quicker players. Defensively is another reason his star is on the rise.
His ability to get stops on the ball, as well as provide quick help to his teammates, is really priceless. The question now is ceiling. How much better overall can Hayward get? Some think he's more like a number 2 guy than a superstar. Some will tell you the sky is the limit.
Boy, very surprising he clanked that one. Everybody in the building thought that was down.
Double team on Thomas. Horford with it. Now guarded by Towns. Now the dish to Thomas. Horford sets a screen for Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Smart misses. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Wiggins, another miss by Minnesota.
Wiggins 的中距离不太好吗？还是玩家问题？应该是玩家问题。我记得他中距离是好的。哎，借我看一下他们数据在哪。哦，3分球82，应该给 Towns 打最对。他 low post， 哇，不会翻身跳投。T 的3分球嘞啊，79。对啊 ，Jimmy Butler 哪有外线啊？哎，85哎，啊，我对他这么不熟，我以为他是中距离好的。
OK。Hayward outside.
哇
Takes the 3, sinks the triple. Hayward's got 6 points.
2分。
And a really good way to start the game.
好，外线射手交给你了。
He's going to give you a prop.
Yeah, and that's exactly why he needs to become the primary focus for that defense right away. Try to cool him off before he gets too hot.
Here's Gibson, and
oh, Luke, come on, Luke.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
这样会让很强哎。干嘛？
And Thomas has it in the corner. Good and smart gets the assist.
没跟到。
His first 2 points. So it's Minnesota now. 6-point game. And the Celtics a stifling defensive ball club under head coach Brad Stevens.
I mean, tremendous perimeter.
怎么好像跟我常用的蛮像？变错人了。
And even without being a dominant defensive rebounding and shot blocking
你有看他跟进的？
so good on the wings that it didn't matter.
对啊，我记得他总有个印象是公牛都不太会投三分球。
That wasn't a steal.
Yeah, I think that's where you swing the ball around. Try and find a better passing angle.
只投外线。
Zeller is checked in for Horford. Morris comes in for Butler. Crowder he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Brown in for Smart. Now Brown passes it to Thomas. Fires for three. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Here's Butler. Takes a big bounce and goes in.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Thomas dishes to Zeller. 1:41 left to play in the first. Lock at 6. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Brown. Thomas got his second bucket of the night.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
T kicks to Gibson, and it's Gibson.
打他们4号位好了，蛮好打的。
Oh, fantastic dunk, and he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he want to land awkwardly. Who knows? There he is, and we see it very clearly.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
To the middle, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Brown. And there's the foul.
I got you.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
漂亮哦。
Teague the pass to Gibson. Back to Teague. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play.
我也觉得，其实我觉得他去灰狼真是蛮赚的。我不知道他们替补是谁。Jones,
Outside Thomas. He dishes it to Brown. Morris, left side. 18 feet out. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Thomas, I did.
The Celtics have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting.
给他们做一集。
Now here's Thomas.
对啊，我也觉得不错哎。他应该自己出手吧 ？S1。
And it's Zeller atop the key. Over in the corner, Brown with 1 on the clock and released it in.
可我刚看他们替补端其实还好。
The only hard part of that decision is.
I wonder if Coach Brad Stevens feels like he's recruiting another college class with all those draft picks.
I know he's feeling real good about his decision.
我觉得这 Jones 还蛮强的。
He's one of the bright coaching stars in our league.
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
You know, you can put the work in the offseason, but you've got to have support guys on the roster who actually...
No! It's not a foul!
Out there with Jay Crowder.
Oh, my.
And it's Green. Then there's Smart. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot.
Yeah,
in the middle.
I think so.
That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. The definition of a game, Marcus Smart, a real blue-collar player girl.
It really is.
How
the Celtics want to play. They want those fire breathers on the floor. His anger got the best of him at times in the past, and that altercation he had with an opposing fan back in college might have given some teams pause. The Celtics want guys who care, and he definitely does.
Muhammad, no luck. The Celtics with the lead. And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That's his first foul. Buckets, he's checked in for the Celtics. Buckets. Picked by Horford. Green kicks to Smart. At the elbow, Horford.
守住了吧？哦，完了！ Oh my!
And the Celtics lead by 3.
You know, the putback there, a product of his strong effort on the glass. Never gave up on that play.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we know Jimmy Butler made a big bet on himself. He turned down the Bulls' 4-year, $44 million contract extension offer.
听到跟本人一样猛哎。
After a breakthrough season, he signed a new contract, a max deal for 5 years.
他果然是那个最多 N1 的那个3分 N1 的人。
I was nervous. I'm not going to lie to you, but everything I put myself through, I knew what I was capable of.
哎，差点漏了。
Thank you. Pick by Horford.
哇，大哥。
A shot by Hayward, wide open. Rebound by Dang.
You're always surprised when he misses that kind of look, whether the defense is on him or not.
On the wing, Jones. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Celtics.
我记得还有外线啊。
And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball.
守到了吧
Here's Green, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Just has a tremendous nose for the ball, buried his way into position and got the putback.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Green no good on that one. So much in the modern NBA game right now involves speed, especially at that point guard position. Doris, you played it and played it well. Who do you think is the hardest player to stay in front of in the NBA?
Yeah, there'd be a lot of guys on that list, but I think probably I would say Steph Curry. I mean, the mastery of the handle that he has. I mean, there are other guys. Look at Isaiah Thomas, his ability to be a big shot maker. He changed that franchise because he let's go, hustle up.
加油，别松懈。
These guys are relying on one man to beat us. He's getting whatever he wants when he drives bases.
In terms of getting just that extra 6 inches to fire away.
You're right, and he puts defenders on skates, and they screen so well for him, Kevin. And it's you're right. You give him just a crease of daylight, and that thing's in your eye, as you like to say.
Older look on the floor for Minnesota. Hayward passes to Buckets. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hayward dishes to Horford. Green inside the three-point line. Unable to get that one. Timberwolves trail by 3. Wiggins kicks to Butler. Back to Wiggins. Gibson up top. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, the defense is more than that. Carl Anthony Towns embarrassing them.
Smart passes to Horford. Horford double team. Hayward from outside. Drills it from outside. Hayward's got 9 points.
Boy, that's just great passing out of the double team. They had him bottled up, but he manages to create an easy basket out of all that pressure.
And stolen by Horford. Here's Smart. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Zeller, who's checked in for Horford. Morris comes in for Buckets. Brown, who's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Thomas subbed in for Gerald Green. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Zeller. Now for the Celtics. Smart wide open, he fires. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Timberwolves trail by 5.
I think one thing we can say is the Timberwolves have had one of the best rebuilds in recent memory, and obviously it helps getting the top overall pick with Towns. But beyond that, they've made a lot of shrewd decisions.
Zeller dishes to Morris. Zeller, a screen on Gibson. Morris, no good. Minnesota's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Wiggins. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Jaylen Brown. And you can't award Minnesota anything until they show how far they can go with this score. Doris, the team for this franchise from where they were 5 years ago is huge.
Well, I think, Kevin, it started with the Kevin Love trade, which many media members criticized. They get Wiggins from that deal, and it's worked out perfectly for them. Now it's just a matter of continuing to add the right pieces.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Marcus Smart. Towns with it, and Zeller picks him up defensively.
that gives them the lead. Butler's got the lead up to 1 now for the Timberwolves.
What a quick read by Towns, always keeping his head up.
And Zeller kicks to Crowder. Zeller setting the pick for Crowder. Pick by Zeller. There's Thomas with the 3. Morris passes to Zeller. That one rolling around and rims out.
He looked like he rushed that look. Just needs to take his time, and the shot is there.
The kick outside to Butler. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field. Pass to Thomas from downtown. No good that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. 30 seconds left in the second quarter.
大哥啊，大哥啊！玩错了。
19 seconds left in the first half. Crowder kicks to Morris. Crowder dishes to Zeller. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And they've repeatedly closed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Crawford, no one around him. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And a pretty tight.
只落后1分。
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter.
都是我自己失误嘛。
All right, that is going to wrap up our...
Never a shortage of motion on Soldiers Field Road as we welcome you back to historic Boston.
为什么今天就是
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. Really an incredible game from Gordon Hayward.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
Yeah, for the most part, he took only good shots. And given his success, they may want him to be a bit more aggressive in the second half.
你这个会漏啊，大哥。
From Minnesota. They've got Muhammad, Crawford out there with Jones. Then it's Gorgie Dan. And it's Bielitsa in at the 4.
And for me, one of the more unsung players in the league, Al Horford, a 2-time national champion at the University of Florida, one of the most skilled and versatile big men in our league, and he hasn't gotten the attention I believe he deserves.
There's the screen. Thomas kicks to Horford. Back to Thomas. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Minnesota in the lead. Crawford outside. To the paint. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. A 3 ball. That one doesn't go. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Dishes it to Smart. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got
那状元不是受伤吗？算什么？恢复状况良好。
The fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it's always a transition and a
他会投外线吗？这个他一直站在外面。
But Celtics coach Brad Stevens made one of the smoothest we've seen after leading Butler to back-to-back national championship games. You hear that buzz from players to opposing coaches. Greg Popovich said, I really respect what he does. His team executes. I'll still watch his Butler tape. Trying to learn some stuff, to be honest with you. High praise indeed, fellas.
And Popovich, really the godfather of the active coaches right now, D.A. His voice carries certainly a lot of weight in this league. Thank you. With the teardrop, and Gibson sends it back. One-on-one fast break. Oh, and a jam by Butler. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Picked by Horford. Buckets passes to Hayward. And, certainly the culture of the NBA and basketball has seen some shifts over the last couple decades. Doris, when you look at the game today,
How do you think it's changed? And where do you think it's going?
But I think from a strategy standpoint, the biggest change in the NBA culture is that it's going smaller and faster. It's trending toward positionless players where guys can shift among 3-4 positions at a time. And then the other part of the neat thing is, in this day and age of social media, from the off-the-court stuff, we're starting to see these guys become fashion icons. You know, I think one thing about Towns that sets him apart is that basically at this young age, no holes in his game, which is sort of remarkable. I mean, I don't think there's very many players in the NBA at his age that can say that. And you think about all of the aspects and facets that he has to his game, virtually every single one of them he's able to do at a high level.
And Towns does everything so well at such a young age, Doris. He's a strong defender. Has no problem playing inside or outside on offense and moves great for his side.
其实我在那个 NG 打湖人之前就是玩那个灰狼。
level in the NBA just yet, but when you put the whole package together,
有人漏了
his ability. Everything you want from an NBA player, that's Karl Anthony Towns.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Wiggins. Oh! The shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
哇，差点就扣下去。 Wiggins 不错哎。
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. Free throw good, Wiggins.
I think one aspect of Wiggins that really helps his game that might be overlooked is how long his arms are. It helps him keep the ball away from defenders when he's driving to the rim. The high release point on the shot makes it that much harder to contest.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Morris is checked in for buckets, and it's Brown in for Gerald Green. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Tyler Zeller checked in for Al Horford. In the third quarter, with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Morris with a screen on Teague. Thomas kicks to Morris. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 4 assists now tonight. And Doris, another benefit of Wiggins is his great length for his position. So it takes very few steps for him to go from the three-point line to the rim.
Yeah, I think when you couple his reach with his hang time, you can see why he can adjust so many times in the air and still get off a great shot. It's really crazy to think he's a shooting guard with a 7-foot wingspan.
Thomas dishes to Zeller. From 12 feet out, it's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Towns sets the pick for T. Towns a screen on Thomas. There's the lob to Towns. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, oops, the alley.
总有一点挑战嘛，硬要投3分啊。
Teague against Thomas. And there's the foul. Goes on Thomas Gibson. That'll be his
Gibson 自己去推人啊，可恶啊
Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Some changes for Minnesota. And out of bounds, the Timberwolves gained possession.
Thank you.
He just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
我都歪赛投3分球了。
And the Timberwolves with possession here.
看他有什么战术。 又给他拿球。
1:12 left to play in the third. Jang with the screen for Crawford. They get the rebound.
Damn.
And finished off by Jang.
Well, the definition of an effort player. Zhang shows off that high motor, converts off the glass. Nice.
Thomas passes to Horford. Shoots.
篮板。
Here's Brown.
哇塞
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Celtics have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripe tonight. Marcus Smart's checked in for the Celtics. And he's good on the second.
And the Celtics, really since the departure of the big three and Rajon Rondo, doing an amazing job of stockpiling assets and draft picks all along while still being competitive. So you had to know, though, that front office wouldn't hesitate to make a big move. This is an organization that seeks to compete for championships and nothing else.
He leads them, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Timberwolves have shot 9 at the free throw line.
你刚有看到吗？我刚没注意到。这谁
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
好像蛮好用的。
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the third. Now here's Smart. Defense is right there.
哎，谁换防？谁换防？可恶
！Inside, here's Horford.
啊！
Kitchen by Jang.
Well, the timing, a very natural aspect of what Gorgie Zhang does on the defensive end.
Now coming onto the court are your Celtics dancers. Give it up.
Stars.
Moments make teams legendary. This is my moment. This is my team.
My team.
Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Hey, bottom line is.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Celtics trail by 8. They've got Horford. Jay Crowder out there with buckets. And it's Hayward, and it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's how you attack. Wow.
How'd he do that?
And one great play leads to another with Teague. His fast hands and fast feet making things happen.
And there's the pass to buckets. 3-pointer, Hayward. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. 14 feet away, and that one goes long.
You know, he clearly hasn't been as sharp as usual, but they're still scoring as a team.
The feed to Hayward. And here is Horford. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Buckets. 6 on the shot clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
我该直接骑到他头上。
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over.
给你表现一下你的外线。
Towns a screen on Thomas. T kicks to Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Thomas is running. And a foul call on the shot. Got him on the way up that time.
电脑都会直接就把它犯规掉。
And it had been something that had been talked about in the past via trade, but Al Horford joined Boston in the offseason via free agency. It was the fit that he wanted team-wise, and Horford was ready for a new challenge. So great fit with this roster and the city of Boston.
Towns kicks to Butler. Back to Towns. And the layup is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 11. And Al Horford got a max deal to come to the Boston Celtics, GA. He's on the wrong side of 30, but when you look at his game, his all-star resume, you don't see...
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk.
你有玩过买 team 吗？
Hey, this is what happens when you play our brand of basketball.
太阳的那觉得 蛮伤心的，不知道为什么。时不我与。
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, "We're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We gotta dial up our effort."
你也是，谁犯规 ？Oh my!
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Free throw good from Hayward. And it's hard to watch a Minnesota Timberwolves game and not think of the late, great Flip Saunders. Doris, a great coach, as you know, and an even better person. He meant so much to Minnesota, both for what he did for the team on and off the court.
Now, Kevin, it's rare when someone is universally respected, but Flip Saunders was, and he will always be tied to the Timberwolves.
And stolen by Butler. Stolen by Smart. Thomas goes in.
我等你很久了。
Rejection by Towns.
They're trying to cut this lead, but he's shooting them right out of it.
Here's Wiggins.
裁判，这杀人啊！
The shot. He'll shoot 2. One added pressure, Doris, that Wiggins has that is unique to himself is that he carries most of the weight of Canada's international basketball dreams. He certainly is the best and the brightest for them. He's expected to lead the golden age.
For all the players that we have seen come in the league from north of the border, I think Wiggins has the best potential. And I think he's handled the extra pressure with ease. And it might have even helped him mature as a leader for his basketball team.
Pass to Buckets. Off the screen. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his third foul of the game.
哦，对啊。
没错。
不过我个人还是比较喜欢那个 OK 连线。以湖人迷。
Picked by Horford to the inside, outside for Thomas. Hayward outside.
哦，真的、哦。
Pass to Horford.
这我还没注意过。
Jeff Teague with the rebound.
Neither coach nor his teammates are pleased with the way he's playing. He's simply got to adjust his shot selection.
Towns against Horford. Tries it from 9.
一直打这个好像蛮无聊。
The Towns would be good in the NBA, but just how quickly he has established himself as a defensive force is very impressive. You can see how he impacts decisions.
That's how we play the game. Bring it in, let's go.
国王五虎将。我之前有用 AI 打，就那时候76超难打，除了 AI 真的没人。
But now we got to keep it up and stay focused.
Individually in one-on-one situations.
No good on the second free throw.
You know, funny thing is, in his only season at the University of Kentucky, he didn't start. And yet Karl Anthony Towns becomes the #1 pick in the draft. So unusual. Boy, that's shooting with confidence, accuracy. He's trying to keep them in it.
Butler 再给一次机会。
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
也是不要3秒了 ，Butler。
T kicks to Butler. The Timberwolves again.
我觉得是我还不太会抓他的手感，那个时机。
Outside Thomas. Feeds it to Smart and stolen by Jeff Teague. Wiggins drives in.
哎，为什么他不走进来？我刚才在等胖子走进来。
Here's Buckets. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
超惨，可怜的组合。F4.
Towns the screen. There's the lob to Towns. An emphatic LU jam.
And the reason why that pick and roll was successful is because of the pass.
可是其实我真的比较认真在看篮球的时候，已经是 OK 连线了。不是哦。
Outside Thomas.
那时候是什么？其实我也忘了，从 AI 那时候吧。
And stolen by Jeff Teague. Unhindered, going all the way.
指头外线。
The rebound by the Celtics. Hayward's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Smart kicks to Horford. Towns with the defensive effort.
Outstanding defense. No one wants to get in front of that guy when he's around the rim, but he did a great job there.
Towns a screen on Thomas. Teague dishes to Towns. The shot by Butler. Nobody around.
我的巴特勒投不进。
Almost seemed like he was overthinking that shot. Such a wide open look.
3-pointer. Hayward. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
The blocking really turned things into their
大哥回头啊，回头啊
！Timing, anticipation, they got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game. And when you look back at this point, what an amazing performance this was for Towns.
He had a major impact on the glass. He was such a huge effort guy all night long, making it tough for anyone else to get in position.
And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler.
Go the other way.
That's his
bring it in. Take a seat.
哎呀
Listen up.
你说我 Butler。
We have these guys back on their heels. And now they're playing.
为什么我一直有一个印象是巴特尔中距离是很好的，外线还好？就是刚才看的数据完全不一样，有外线没中距离，好怪。
Here is Hayward. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Thomas goes in, and the shot goes in.
6分，不是吧？你们还要拼啊？ 真的假的？
Yeah, that's taking the direct approach. He didn't shy away from the size mismatch at all. Just took it right to him.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Now, this kind of scoring performance is going to have defenses.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up.
Tied by 8. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, they can game plan all they want, but unless they can put more time on the clock, I think this bad boy's over.
Yeah, it's just protocol. Coach wants them to fight all the way to the finish.
Butler with the ball.
外线射手厉害。
No good on the 3. And so the Timberwolves take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
他们太认真了，让我吓一跳。
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you so much, Kevin. And with this one in the books, Karl Anthony Towns. I'll tell you what, his season high in points powered everything they did. Clearly, he was the catalyst tonight as they come away with a well-deserved W. Let's get your opinion, Kenny.
He executed the game plan as a scorer. It was by design that the team was going to try to get him good shots, but it was going to be up to him to make those shots. But I don't think anyone thought he'd make them at that high level of efficiency.
That's what I call a road show, guys. By the time he was done breaking those fans' heart, you could have heard a pin dropped in here. Listen, ting, see what I mean? He's a ruthless competitor, and it was a cold-blooded performance.
And that is the end of our broadcast for this evening. It sounds like an old 1940s guy, don't I?
That's the end.
3巨头，耶！我想去抽一下买 team 哎。可以免哎，还有送一个礼包哎，为什么？每次去买 T 都要读很久，哎呦，91年的 Magic Johnson， 没错，那时候还有 Francis， 哎 ，Francis 好像是后面，这是什么？金卡，哦，声音超大，什么垃圾礼包？没有错，其实我一直有想说，就是开一个季赛，然后把全部就是历史最强的队放进去，全部卖掉。Playoff， 我要买这个。哦，给个钻石卡吧，金的，金卡，谁啊？朱好了得。Oh no， 赢的。哦，红钻石，红宝石Simmons， Oh my god！ 哎，你的爱，Simmons， 对啊，我也是想要，只要调一下。哦，挖了，一张一张慢慢翻吗？看他已经不在马刺了。康佩拉康嘛，挖了！这红宝石的卡怎么那么烂？ 紫水晶吗？哦，哎，谁啊 ？NJ、Kobe 啊，还有谁？给个好的吧！哇嘞 ，Edens，Oh my god！ 让我这么期待就是 Edens，No！ 可恶！钻石卡，完了，我就该抽到很多好卡了，应该不会再有了。Johnson， 跟你不熟，抱歉 ，Derrick Johnson。哇 ，JJ Barea。给个好的，紫水晶。哦，红的，可以。迪奥，是不是因为你在都是马刺的啊？不是啊，你看到那什么紫水晶，你想什么啊 ？KD 啊 ，Russell Westbrook 什么的，就是 Edens， 你知道期待有落差。糟糕！都是马刺的啦！救命啊！全部是马刺的。好吧，那个又金卡了。蓝宝石啊！老 Brown，完了，老 Brown，Oh my， 老 Brown。最后一包嘞，没了。绿宝石有跟没有一样。KD 2，为什么绿宝石是 KD 呢？你看他们都是重复的。我拍卖行是满。是没错，可是期待上有落差，你知道吗？其他的卖掉掉。给你看一下我的 Curry、Marion、Durant、Anthony Towns、Ben Wallace。那今天也到这里好了，谢谢大家收看。如果没有意外的话，明天大概8点吧。好，谢谢大家，拜拜。